Testing. Look at our coaching staff, guys.
What would The Rock say about this? Who are these Rudy Poos?
Who is this Rudy Poo? Who are you two Rudy Poos?
Yeah, like they're not really that experienced.
Who are these Rudy
Right?
Poos?
But I was thinking, but I didn't actually post that.
We should have put it on the top of the title. Okay? Coaching breakdown. Who are these Rudy Poos?
Who are these guys, right?
Who are these guys? Okay, and Rev said something in his shorts. I have to give Rev Trev credit today. I saw one of his shorts today, and he was just saying,
Dallas fires their coach who's been in the Western Conference Finals 3 years in a row, and they can him. And then it's like, too bad we couldn't get that guy.
why couldn't we have waited a little bit? Why? Wouldn't you like to have Peter DeBoer as a coach of the Canucks?
I would love to.
Good things happen to those who wait. Patience is a virtue.
Yeah.
Why weren't the Canucks patient in hiring coaching staff? What's up, guys? Thank you for joining Canucks Uncensored Live, your number one destination for unfiltered, raw, honest, candid, and of course, uncensored commentary about your Vancouver Canucks. Now, I am Jordan Larschied. As you can see, I'm going solo today. My buddy Witt is feeling a little bit under the weather today, so I decided Witt's not going to be here. That's okay. Thank you guys for joining me, whoever's in here already joining us. Again, my name's Jordan Larschied, and yeah, we haven't had a stream for probably about a week or so. And yes, Elfrin going Han Solo tonight. Couldn't find a Luke Skywalker, or well, Princess Leia's over there. But yes, I'm going solo. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I just thought we'd talk about a few things since we haven't streamed in a few weeks, and you know, there has been a lot that's happened since we last streamed. So let's just go over a few things, okay? What happened this past couple weeks in the Canuck land? There was sure a lot. We signed some players. Oh, some surprises happened, didn't they? Let's talk about them. All right. Evander Kane. He was probably one of the last on my radar here. Okay, guys. Okay, here was my thoughts. Evander Kane, we know what kind of reputation he has. We know what kind of player he is. Or anyways, what kind of player he used to be anyways. Okay? But what doesn't make sense to me? Something really doesn't make sense to me. Okay? I'll tell you what it is. And you guys will probably agree with me. We traded a player like JT Miller. A cancer in the locker room. All right? Someone who obviously wasn't getting along with Elias Pettersson, and we found out that to be true. Okay, so we traded him away because he was a problem, and he wasn't getting along with Petey, and he was a problem in the room. A lot of people like to call him cancer, okay? But then we go and sign a guy like Evander Kane? Huh? So let's get our messages clear here, okay, Canucks? What are we trying to go for? You don't want a cancer in the room? Here is a guy who has sounded like he's been a cancer in the room before. Make it make sense, okay? But I'm okay with it. We need guys like Kane in the room. Canucks need a guy like Kane. There's no doubt about it. He's gritty, he's tough, he's sandpaper, and he's okay, fine. He's more of a veteran now, okay? So he's gonna bring in experience. 2 Stanley Cup final years in a row. You can't, can't take that away from him. He's got experience. Also, he's a hometown boy. What more can we want? Okay? So at first, when we got the signing, I was like, me and Witt were like, what's going on here? What are they thinking? And of course, this management team, we know, not really thinking all that much, apparently. But anyways, okay, so we put this out, okay. Low-cost move for a proven playoff performer, yes, okay. 24 goals last season, potential scoring boost. Short-term deal, yeah, we only have him for 1 year, which is good, I guess. And then maybe it's possible to sign him afterwards. I'm hoping he's going to be playing with Brock and Petey, okay, and bringing us some very much needed experience. And he is a scorer, okay? Weaknesses, yes, he's older, we know, okay, inconsistent play, high penalty minutes. He can be a shit disturber. He's going to be a shit disturber. But we traded one shit disturber away, so I guess this is his replacement. Known for locker room chemistry concerns. We're always going to have guys like this, okay? And it's just about a matter of how much noise they make. I'll tell you, when I saw that suit he wore on his first press conference for the Canucks, that green, that Canuck-colored suit, that loud thing, props. I give you props for that. That was sick. The style on this guy is there's no doubt about it. He's got it. He's got swag, and we need that on this team. So let me know what you guys think. So let me tell them what you guys thought about it. And Alfred says, I don't think even Kane is cancer worthy. Haven't seen any cases of him on the off ice. He's done his community service in Edmonton, so his character in the locker room is not a problem for the Canucks. I would tend to agree with you, Alfred. Okay, I hope he doesn't shit disturb in the locker room. But we have to remember who we have in the locker room, Mr. Elias Pettersson, who apparently can't handle a little bit of toughness and a little bit of calling it like it is, if you know what I mean. And plus, he's a great in physicality. We need something we lacked last season. Minus 18 million. Exactly, Alfred. We're on the same page. Okay. Rev, thanks for joining up. Thanks for joining me. You know what, Rev? I have to let you know your jersey video today inspired me. We will get to it. As you can see, I have my collection out. Okay. I figured Witt's not here today. This is the perfect time to do it. Okay, so yes, Kane. I'm happy. I'm excited. I'm excited to see him. I'm excited to see what he's going to bring to the table. We need a guy like him. Now, also what I was thinking when we first got him, okay. Why would the Edmonton Oilers so easily part ways with Evander Kane? Was he a locker room cancer? Was he stirring shit up? The 2 times in the finals, we didn't hear anything from the media. He was quite quiet, wasn't he? But now, Edmonton just gave him up. So I was thinking, okay, what's going on here? What are we missing? And are we getting damaged goods? Well, what I also found out was cap dump. It happens. Edmonton, they need to get rid of cap space to sign key players. I mean, they've got so much money locked in on defensemen right now. So, yes, we got, seemingly, some people were saying that we got Edmonton's garbage. Well, let's just hope that's not true. We got the hometown boy coming back. I'm really excited about this guy coming back. Okay, so I'm just going to go through some of the other things we did this week. Well, Witt and I put together, okay? We put out a video here, another infographic about who some of the guys that Canucks could be targeting for trades to shore up our 2C problem. We're missing a 2C. So apparently the dream target here was Mason McTavish. We did a poll about some questions about some players, and Mason McTavish came out on top. Well, all the centermen that we could target and we would like to get over here. Okay, play driving to second line center. We would maybe need first Willander and Hoglander is likely the cost, okay? And Anaheim might want something else. Problem is right now, apparently, is, okay, we just have just under 800K in cap space as per Puckpedia. Who do we have as chips? Seelovs. Apparently little trade value, even though he just won the MVP in the AHL playoffs. 4th rounder at best. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think we can get for Seelovs. Overpaying with Willander, DPD is probably not realistic, and cap casualties like Joshua and Bluer won't bring in another second line center. Well, okay, so we got to see what Alvin's going to be cooking up. Well, I guess we'll find out. What do we want? Do we want Mason McTavish? I mean, he's a good young player that we heard. Okay. Team Canada exploits. But really, do we have the cap space? Do we have the trade chips? Alvin's going to have to cook. Has Alvin been able to cook lately? Yeah, this management group, I'd say they've had their plus, they've had their hits. They've also sure had their misses, right? Alfred, why in the world did we help Edmonton clear up cap space? So stupid. Well, here was an opportunity for us to get a hometown boy, and we took it. Everything I've heard about Kane and Edmonton seems to be positive. I think they were just cap. Yes, exactly. Basically, yes. Okay. I could see Mason McTavish as a target. Probably is a target. We probably tried putting out some feelers for him and seeing what we could get. Apparently, Carolina threatened to offer Sheet Bouchard, so that's why they were so frantic to throw a bunch of money at him and re-signed him. I guess so. Offer Sheet Bouchard? Doesn't he cost a lot of money in Edmonton right now? Okay, well. Oh man, the Canucks should offer Sheet every Edmonton RFA just to mess with. Yes, because we should definitely mess with the Oilers. I agree. Cameron, where's Witt? Well, Witt's not feeling under the weather. He's feeling under the weather today, unfortunately. He thought he might be able to suck it up, but apparently the sun has hit him pretty hard in the hot weather. So I'm going solo tonight. Let's see what happens. All right, the other thing that we put out, I thought Witt put this one together. I felt this was kind of funny, but it is a talking point, okay? Vancouver, back in the Mike Gillis days, okay? We were building the greatest team in Vancouver Canucks history, and the Canucks, Vancouver was a destination, okay? It was a destination for players. Somehow, that management team was able to sell Vancouver very well. I guess Mike Gillis at the time was doing a lot of good things, right? Doing Sleep Doctor. I think he was doing, I can't remember, but if you've read the book, what was it? I'll go get it. You've read this book, Ice Storm, okay? Story of the greatest Vancouver Canucks team ever. It really tells you about what Mike Gillis did and that regime back then to really make Vancouver a destination, to bring free agents and players here to play here. Sure, we were coming off a Stanley Cup final, of course, right? But players like Kessler and Burroughs were taking hometown discounts to stay here and try to win, all right? So, Vancouver's belief era, 2008 to 2013, we believed in the city, we believed in the mission, okay? Even though we had a riot. Okay, well, Florida starting a dynasty now, okay? 2 Stanley Cups in a row. I'm pretty sure they're a dynasty. Some guys are saying out there, Florida's not a dynasty yet. Really? I'm pretty sure they're a dynasty now, okay? 3 Stanley Cup finals in a row, I believe. Yeah, 3 Stanley Cup finals, 2 Stanley Cups. Okay, they are a destination. And all their free agents signed back with them, definitely. They're a dynasty. So our infographic here, bottom line, from Vancouver to Florida, loyalty doesn't come cheap. It comes from winning, obviously. We had quite a bit of response to this, calling people making fun of us that we're calling the Canucks a dynasty already. Look, we have taken our positivity pills recently. Okay, we're trying to be, but yes, it's a little premature. We're certainly not a dynasty, and nowhere anywhere close to it. But okay, so the title of the video today was: Are we being? Are we more? Oops, sorry. Are we more positive about the Canucks right now? I would have to say I am. Okay, I'm looking forward to the season. I am. If you're looking forward to the season, guys, give me a 1 in the chat. All right, we're looking forward to the season. There's good things to look forward to. We signed Brock. Brock is back. I love it. I'm so happy. Brock is my favorite Canuck. All right, and still is. And I'm so happy we got him back. This guy is Mr. Clutch. He shows that he can clutch up in the playoffs. What a monster. Or when we need him to the most. The guy can score, the guy can get it done. We have him back for another 7 years. It's okay, honey. You can show your face. We have him back for another 7 years, the big guy. All right. And we love him. His personality speaks volume. He's such a lovable guy. I may have a man crush on him. Not gonna lie. All right. So yes, really. So I'm glad he's back, and having Kane, the only other thing is we didn't get Suter back, which is unfortunate. You're gonna miss him. Okay. But we have other pieces of the puzzle that are coming back to be excited about. Garland, yes. Our little Gimli coming back. So man, I don't know if we should be called the Vancouver Canucks anymore. Maybe we should be called the American Yankees. Look at these Americans. It's fine. We don't care. We're there playing for the Canucks. Okay, we got Garland. We got Becker. We've got Thatcher. Now, I know you guys all know how I feel about Thatcher Demko. I just need him to not get hurt. Please stop getting hurt. Well, I've been hearing good reports from the media that he is doing well. He is back to 100%. Okay, and he's healthy, and he's doing the things that he's going to need to do to get ready for the season and not be an ass made of glass. Knock on wood, guys. Knock on wood. Okay, so we got Demko. We got good goaltending. Demko and Lankinen. That's got to be a top tandem in the league. Okay, defense. Quinn. We can always rely on Quinn. Hopefully, Marcus Pettersson and EPD can show that they are the guys that are going to lead this defense core. Tyler Myers, please have another sort of renaissance, please. Well, last year you didn't really, but all right. And our forward group, well, I think we're still going to be adding a piece before the season starts. But the moves that we made and the signings that we made, it's not enough yet. And I can't say it's enough. But I don't know about you guys, but this always happens to me. I always have a lot of positivity at the beginning of the season. Get really excited. Get all my jerseys out. And, just have a positive mindset going into the season. All right? Let's all do that. Maybe we can all start praying. We should all start praying now. We are 3 months away from puck drop for the 25-26 season. Let's start praying, okay? Because all right. Oh, so some other things I wanted to bring up, okay? Agreed to terms. Braden Coots, our number 15th overall pick this year. Man, everyone thought we were going to trade this pick, didn't we? It wasn't it. It was that was the scuttlebutt going around. Everyone thought that pick was going to be traded. I mean, the management didn't go to the what's it called? Training camp for the prospects. And we were like, what are they doing? Why aren't they going? I guess we're trading it. They didn't trade it. So what was that all about? Okay, but I had never heard about Braden Coots, just from the research that I did about him and what I'm hearing from him. The next Bo Horvat, a leadership type kind of guy, captain material. Okay, we do need that in our future. So yeah, quite excited about this kid. Canadian. I like it. I'm excited to see him. He signed his entry-level contract. Maybe he'll get some time with the big league, with the big team this year, just like Horvat did. totally excited. Okay, and also agreed to terms with Jet Wu. Jet Wu, hurry up and make the team. Okay, are you gonna make this team or not? Your time's a ticket. You've been a prospect for quite a while now, haven't you? And yeah, Alfred, exactly. You're pretty soon going to be. This is going to be your nickname. Now, I have belief in you. Okay, you're half Chinese. I am Chinese. Okay, I have belief in you. I really hope we see a half Chinese Canuck. We've had Asians on the Canucks before. Okay, so I always get excited about that. But yeah, Jet, yeah, please show us something this year. I really want you to make the team. What else? Okay. I know we keep bringing this up, all right, but I want to bring this up because it is still going, you guys. People are following our Instagram account because of this. Okay, I know that this is a little bit clickbaity. Okay, clickbaity. All right, we have. You should see our comment section on this thing. We have 2,000 comments on this post. 2,000 comments, and we are close to 1 million views on Instagram with this shit. Okay, you guys can tell me what you think about this. Okay, yes, we're getting called up the ass for bullshit. All right, but I want to share with you guys. Okay, if you go to our Instagram account, Canucks Uncensored, all right. I know we keep hammering this like to hell, right? We keep bringing this up. I know, but it's unbelievable. All right, the numbers this thing has generated: 2,000 likes, 447 comments, 6,000 shares, saved 213 times. Okay, and we had a poll on it. A poll on Instagram for this place. For this image, does ownership interference hurt the Canucks? Okay, 8,100 responses, guys. That is almost half the capacity of Rogers Arena. 95% of people are agreeing that the Aquaminis need to go. All right, that's all I wanted to say about that. I know you can't stop harping on that. What's going on over here? What the heck? Why is this not working? I am such a noob. I'm sorry, guys. Oh. Okay. Yes, someone call 911. I don't know what's going on. Why is it happening? Here we go. Okay, that's what I want to do. All right. So, before I get to the comments, I just wanted to go through my jersey collection. Okay, I've never had a chance to do this, but there are. I hope you guys can see this. There are 30 Canucks jerseys. 30 jerseys here. Okay. That's on the screen like a DVD screen. No, I cannot do that. Okay, yes, we definitely need a producer, guys. Okay, but let's go through some of these comments before we get to the jerseys. Okay, Jet Who, Sarah Sue, LOL. Jet Who, Chinese representation. Yes, we need more Chinese representation in just hockey in general. Okay, and I'm glad to see more Chinese players or Asian players in general just getting drafted. So let's go. And you know what? It makes sense that there's more Asian players in the NHL because the game is more about speed and skill. It's not about size and toughness anymore, much as we want it to be. It's the unfortunate truth. Okay, so that means, and China is becoming more and more, I guess, wealthy. So more and more Chinese people are able to afford to play hockey. So I don't mean to make this or anything ladies' faces. I just want to see more Asian representation in the NHL, and I think we're going to see it in the next. I'm going to call it in the next decade. Okay, which is I think would be really cool. Jeb will never play for the Canucks. They signed him for veteran presence in Cincinnati. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So happy to announce that I am Facebook friends with Jordan. Yes, Russell. Facebook friends, Facebook buddies. Kiefer Sherwood is half Japanese. Yes, that's right. I forgot about that. He's 24 and hopefully gets production going. Yes. Hopefully he does. Alvin's fingerprints of absurdity really shows on the team. Yeah, it really does. We hate to keep going on about it, but no. Will we really know for sure if our owner did do that? I wish I had Witt here to explain what he was thinking about that, but he does have an explanation. It was two of the players. I think it was Natchez or something was confirmed. Okay, the other three on that list were possible opportunities that we had to get from Carolina, but not all five. Okay. Okay, so I am here today. You inspired me to talk about my jersey collection. Okay, and I love the video that Kemp did today about all the different jerseys that he would go with from all the different NHL teams. There were some awesome ones in there. Lindros jersey is awesome. The California Golden Seals, if you like that. I do want a California Golden Seals jersey. But I have quite the extensive collection here. I am a little bit of a jersey aficionado, obsession, borderline obsession here, okay? I am one of the few silly people who decided that he wants to own every single Canucks jersey that has ever existed. I know. What a crazy guy. So hence, and it just so happens, okay, that the Canucks are the team, okay? The Canucks are the team that just changed their jerseys and changed their colors the most, of course. You know, because we have suckers like me who like to buy all the jerseys that they have. We are the rainbow team of the NHL. So I have started this collection probably, well, I'll show you my very first jersey. It's a starter. No, pro player. 2003. My parents bought me this as a birthday gift. Pro player. Okay, these were back in the early 2000s. The quality on these were not the best. All right, you see the logo is here, is coming off a little bit. All right, but this thing has gone through a lot. It's got my name on it and my number on it. All right, so this was my very first Canucks jersey. I had to get my name on it. All right, and this is my number I wear in hockey. But I keep it. I don't very much wear it very often, but this will be in my heart forever. All right. Okay. Now, I do have some other jerseys as well. All right. Not just Canucks jerseys. I have other jerseys here that I've collected over the years. This is my Flyers jersey. Okay. I bought this in Toronto. Me and my cousin went to Toronto in 2009, and this is 2009. The Reebok jerseys that just came out. Philly came up with these bangers of retros, and of course I got my name on it. I was not a big fan of any other Flyers players at the time. I wear this on the ice sometimes. Okay, this is Reebok Edge. I love that they had the white name bar with the black name. Okay, this one is sick. I wear this on the ice too. I've got my Flyers socks that I wear with it. Call me a traitor, okay? But whatever, I love it. Okay, Team Canada, Vancouver 2010. Had to get this when the Olympics were here. I was 25 at the time, and I'll never forget it. The golden goal, and of course, Lou has to be on it. He was our representation for the Canucks at the time. Man, he almost blew it in that gold medal game, eh? Always letting in a goal in the last minute, always. They let them tie. But he held it down, got his gold medal. We'll never forget that. Okay, next we have, okay, you guys have seen this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Mike Modano. I always love this jersey. Okay, my favorite color is green. All right, so the North Stars, I always loved the North Stars jerseys. So I had to get this. I got this at Sports K back probably around 2013. They were still selling them. This was about $75 American. Okay, but then I had to get the custom name and number. Okay, but I got it signed by Mike. Oh yeah, so good. Here's the sticker of authenticity. All right. But yes, this jersey is sick. Okay, Mike was in town this year. Okay, and I when I saw that he was at Pastime Sports in Langley, I jumped at the opportunity. Had to get this beauty signed, and it's got the '91 Stanley Cup patch. Okay, so one thing you notice about my jerseys, all right, they're always time accurate. They always whatever they were wearing at this time, and if they had a Stanley Cup patch or something, I always try to get it. All right, so there's Minnesota. I have a Habs jersey. All right. Habs. This was on sale at Sport Check, probably early 2010s. This was on sale at Sport Check for $30. I got this Canadian jersey for $30, of course. And so to commemorate the last Canadian Stanley Cup, we have 1993 Stanley Cup final patch, the one that's in French, of course. Okay. And of course, Mr. Patrick. So when the Canadians were in the finals in 2021, I was rocking this. This was great. All right. All right. This next one is one of my. Oh no. Okay. Well, guess we'll have to see them from the floor. I love this. This is so sick. Okay. Nordiques. I need to get the white one too. But Stanley Cup patch, 1993. This is what they were wearing. All right. And of course, Burnaby Joe, 19. I got to get this one signed. If you guys know a place where I can get this signed, where I can find Joe, please let me know. Okay. I need to find him. So all my jerseys just fell on the floor. This is a total fail today. So I'm going to have to pick them up off the floor and show them to you guys. All right. Ugh. Whoops. All right, so if we go through the Canucks, all right. Try Joe's house. I don't know where he lives. You got to let me know. I got to find him. I got to track him down. Okay, so the goal is to have every single Canucks jersey that's ever existed, okay? So I'm going to go in order, okay? I'm going to go in order for when they came into the league. Here was the Reebok vintage. Oh man, I got some beer stains on this thing because I wear these out all the time, right? Anyway, so yeah, this was the 40th anniversary jersey from when Henrik got the C. If you remember that, all right? But I decided to put Orland, okay, our very first captain, got the Orland pin from the Ring of Honor ceremony. Okay, so this is beauty. Loved it. This was blank first, so I had to buy the patch separately. Then I got the Orland on it. So very first Canuck captain, got to represent. Next one, okay. Now, Lou. I got Lou on this because he did wear this. He did wear Lou. Okay, so the rules for my jerseys are the Canuck player had to wear this jersey in order for me to get it. Okay, he has to have worn it. If he didn't wear it, like you see these people that have like Luongo with the flying V. I laugh at stuff like that. Or you see Bure with the flying V, or you see Bure with one of the current jerseys. Faux pas. Okay, sorry guys, but faux pas. Don't do that. It's kind of weird. But anyways, Lou wore this. Okay, there wasn't really any other players. Maybe okay. If I were to change this, I'd probably change this to Suitcase Smith. Okay, I'd maybe put Smith. Well. Back then, they didn't have the names on it when Suitcase was on the team. They didn't have the name bars back then. So maybe I'll just leave this as a one. But I decided to put Lou on this one. So I have two Lou jerseys. Okay, next. Oh yeah, so we have the white version of the vintage. Right, this was actually I got this when the team came out with these back in 2003, 2004. All right, the A is on the jersey. I have my name on it again. All right. Okay. Yes. I have a few with my name. Okay, I'm that into myself. But yes, my hockey number. I wear this on the ice sometimes. I have that. Next. Okay, so after the stick and rinks, they went to these beauties. Now, Kevin, I know you hate these jerseys. You need to do it. I always thought that they need to be on Halloween night. They have a game on Halloween night. Canucks have a game on Halloween night. They should. This is Stan Steele. Okay, so but the jerseys I put in, I usually like to, the numbers on them. I like to put them at the same time as the good times, So during because we're wearing these, obviously the '82 finals. Okay, we're with the captain. All right. Now I did another faux pas. Unfortunately, I got Darcy Rhoda to sign this one. I should have done that. I know I should have done that. Okay, sacrilege. Darcy Rhoda was in one of the what's it called alumni events, so I saw him, so I got him to sign this. But I still need to track down Smeal to get him to sign this one. All right. Next, the yellow. Verdure, King Richard. I know he does paintings now. I have to find him, so apparently I have to go to one of his art shows or something, find him to get him to sign it. Apparently he'll do that. But yeah, so flying bees, 82, Verdure and Smeal. Oh yeah, nice. Okay, so next, yellow skate, 86, 87. No. This one's from 88, 89 when they wore the Babe patch. Okay, and guess who's on it? Captain Kirk. Right. He was also in the Ring of Honor, so I got his Ring of Honor pin on it as well. This is a medium. Medium CCM one cuts are. I used to get them all medium because I think I like to wear them big, but I would probably get a small now. This one is signed by Captain Kirk. He was doing a signing somewhere in the West. I can't remember where, but I tracked him down. Oh no, sorry, my buddy actually got this signed for me as a surprise birthday present. So I was very happy to get that. I didn't get to meet Kirk, but I've met Kirk a few times. But he does a lot of signings here and there, so I don't need to go find him anymore because he's already signed mine. Okay, got that. Now this one. The black skate with the shoulders, okay? This is before the 94 era. Okay, this is the 80s era black skates. This one's Tony Tanti. Okay, the year on this one was from the 85-86 season, the year I was born. So that's what this was what they were wearing the year I was born. I'm born in March of 86. March of 86, they had these Expo patches, and they also had Vancouver 100-year City of the Century patches on here. Okay. So I had to track down these patches. I go to eBay, I'll search all over the internet to find these patches. What I'll also do is I'll go into Getty Images, look up the specific year that these jerseys were worn. And then if you find a Tony Tanti photo from 85-86, this is exactly what they wore. So that's why this is special to me. The year I was born. I love this one. I wear this a lot. Okay. All right. So after the 80s skateboard jerseys, they changed. They got rid of the bright yellow and went to these. Oh, yeah. You guys all know these. Okay. This is my Bure jersey. I love this one so much. I've got my 94 patch, of course. You also, in 94, they added a whole bunch of other patches. 2 points, Frank Griffiths, and of course, Canucks Place. So I had to track down all these patches to make it time accurate. Oh, Bure. So what I remember about Bure in this jersey, penalty shot, game 3 or 4 of the finals. I believe it was 3, but Richter stoned him. It's okay. I still really have lots of memories of Burry in this jersey. Okay. Now, maybe wondering why there's no A. He didn't wear an A during the 94 one. That's why. Next, Black Skate. There's a lot of stories on this one. All right. Here's Trevor. So, Trevor signed. Okay. He signed it here. I stupidly got him to sign here at first. When I first got the jersey and I met him, I got him to sign here for some. Then I was like, wait, I have to get the patch. So then I had to get the patch, and the patch is covering the signature. When you don't, I was going to sign it. Anyways, Linden, 2.5 Rivets, there it is. Canuck Place, there it is. And Linden just signed it more recently. So I had to tell him the story. When he signed it again, I had to tell him the story. Yo, I got you to sign it in the wrong place, and you just signed it at the right place now. So, yeah, love it. Trevor Linden. Okay, so yeah, I should tell you why I chose these players, okay? Game 7, Mr. Game 7, okay, 94, 2 goals. What a clutch player. So the clutchest playoff performer in Vancouver Canucks history, by far. And the most beloved in Canucks history, I think, one of them at least, okay? And the way that he's treated by this organization, absolute travesty. Absolute travesty. Bring Linden back to the fold. He knew what he was doing, okay? He knew that we needed to rebuild. Of course, everyone hates that word. But anyway, bring Trevor back. All right, next then they had a third jersey. The Canucks had a third jersey. Their first in 95 season, they rolled out the third jersey program. And of course, the Canucks were one of them to participate. A lot of people laugh at this jersey, okay? But I love it. It's I always loved it. As soon as they came out with this, I was like, oh my God. It's everything about it. The colors, the gradient, how it's black, solid black, and how it's red at the top. And when they first brought out these jerseys, they were wearing black socks and black pants. So they would be fully black at the bottom, and then they would wear a black helmet. But it looks so neat. It looks so cool. Then later, couple seasons later, they came out with red and yellow socks to go with it. Didn't look as cool. It looked way better when they just had black socks. Right? Of course, Mr. Hall of Fame. Had to get that. Had to get him on this. Because he has an A too. So I usually like to get players who have A's and C's, as you can see. Okay. Oh, so beautiful. All right. Now, so then after that, we go to the Orca. The Orca era. The first Orca era. Now, I know these patches weren't on the original jerseys. Okay, so these came out 03, 04 when they started doing the vintage jerseys. So this is the version of the Orcas I wanted to get. Of course, I got to have Nazi. Okay, I went to this retirement ceremony when his jersey was retired, so I have the pin. And also got it signed. Went to a Nazen signing at Pastime. Was so excited to see him, and he's a very nice guy. Had a conversation with him. He signed my jersey. Love it. All right, so there's that. Marcus Naslund. Next is the white version. I got Todd on it. I wanted the West Coast Express. Okay, now I got this jersey for $50. Can you guys see why? Can you guys see maybe why I got this for $50 only? It was on the clearance rack at the Canucks team store back in the day. It was on sale for $50. And the reason is this patch is upside down. See this one's right? This one's upside down. So they sold it on clearance. I was like, no one's going to notice. I'll pick this up. It's a large. It's a little too big for me because the largest are big, but yeah, I got Bert on this. So really happy. Got to find him too so he can sign it. All right. And the Canucks had a third jersey in that era as well. We all remember this one. This one was really nice when it came out. I really liked it. I was a fan when it came out. I was excited. I was an early teenager when this came out. This is a medium. I found this on Facebook Marketplace for $30, guys. Mint condition. Mint condition. If it was $30 and it was a piece of shit, I wouldn't have touched it. But this was mint condition. It didn't smell. Smelled new too. Okay, that's important. Smell is important. Johan goddamn Hedberg. He was my favorite goalie when he was here. I wanted him to take over for Kluche as the number one job back then in 03, 04. There's something about him. There's something about Hedberg, the way he played, his style really resonated with me. I play a lot of goalie right now, so I actually play like Johan Hedberg. I have his stance. Just Google Johan Hedberg. You'll see his stance. It's a little different. Anyways, I had to get Hedberg on it. I was thinking, of course, getting Brendan Morrison, but I kind of wanted something unique. No one has a Hedberg jersey. If you find someone else with a Hedberg jersey, you can tell me, okay? But I don't think you'll find anyone else. All right, so after that, we go to the Blue Orca era. Oh, no, the Vancouver era. Never mind, the Vancouver era. All right, I'll show both of these at the same time. Where is the other one? Oh, man, I just dropped all my jerseys on the floor. All right, obviously had to get these two. Obviously. Okay, so let's start with Henrik. Let's start with Henrik here. All right, here we go. What do we got? Finals patch, 2011, of course. Henrik Sedin, Hart Trophy and Art Ross Trophy pin. Okay, this is also signed by Hank. Okay, I found him at Sport Check doing a signing in 2012, 2013. Lined up to see him, lined up to meet him. Okay, Henrik had to be on this one. Okay, Daniel, I got Daniel, finally got his signed. I had these both at the same time, but I only had Henrik signed. But I finally got Daniel signed 2 seasons ago. I went out to, I think it was Kelowna, for training camp, and the Sedins were part of the coaching staff at the time, and they started art, but they were there and they were signing, and I got fucking Daniel finally to sign my Daniel jersey. I was so excited. So it was a funny story about it. I can't remember exactly how it went, but I think both Daniel and Henrik were coming down, and I think I saw Henrik, but I wasn't sure if it was Henrik Daniel. Okay, I know, blasphemy, right? You have to be able to see who you're able to tell them apart just by looking at them. But I remember passing my Daniel jersey to Henrik, not really sure if who it was. Henrik looks at it and he's like, "No, he doesn't sign it. He knew it wasn't his jersey." So then Daniel came out after, and then I got Daniel to sign it. But that was really funny because Henrik knew that he shouldn't sign this one. I don't have any extra pins or anything on Daniel. I know he won the Art Ross, but I didn't get it. I can't find a pin for that. Okay, so then they had the stick and rink, of course. All right. I got Schneider on it back in the day when Corey was, seemingly usurping Luongo for the number one job. So I was a big Corey fan. I was mad at Luongo at the time for blowing it in the finals. So, and here was Schneider playing his ass off. Okay. But yes, I don't regret it. I like Schneider, and I still do. So here's my Schneider jersey. I have to find him to get him to sign it. But I also, I had to get this one. So I have 2 of these now. But I found this on Facebook Marketplace for $90 to get it. I don't know about you guys, but I was so excited when Matt Sundin signed here. Okay? I was so excited when Matt Sundin signed here. It was so cool. I know we paid up the ass. I know we only got him for half a season for $10 million. All right? But it was so cool to see Matt Sundin as a Vancouver Canuck. And him wearing this jersey while he was in Toronto and scoring that penalty shootout goal. Amazing stuff. So I have to find him to get him to sign this. Good luck with that, right? Okay, what we got here? Oh, yes. In this era, the Millionaires. Picked this up. I can't remember where I picked it up, but I got it cheap. got the Heritage Classic patch on it. So I really had to think about who I wanted on this one. But I knew I wanted someone with an A. I already had Henrik and Daniel. So I was like, it has to be you. He has an A. Perfect. And I got him to sign it. It was quite the story how I got him to sign it. He was doing that game that he was retiring as a Canuck. And he was I was at the game where he was doing that. And then I was sitting on a section down in the lower bowl. And after the game, I like to hang out after the game after everyone's left, right? And then just to keep the crowd, or not to deal with the crowd, but I just like to hang out in the arena after the game. So then I hear just a moment about to leave, I hear all this scuttlebutt in the booth back, in the booths behind the seats, right? In the suites. And there was a big crowd. I look back, what the hell's going on back there? And there was a big crowd. Fucking Kevin BXO was right there in the suite signing autographs. So I was like, oh my god! And I just happened to be wearing my Juice jersey. So I ran up to him. I have a thing on Instagram that you could see him signing my jersey. And as he's signing my jersey, I was telling him, Juice, thanks for signing my jersey. I love the Juice and BX, Kessler and BXO podcast. Please keep doing the podcast. Get back on the podcast and get Kess off his ass and doing something. You can see him in the video. He's laughing for saying that. I'll post that video later. But yes, got Juice to sign this. Oh, love it. Okay. Now we're going to more current era. And you know how many jerseys we've had lately, right? It's getting ridiculous. All right. So they came out with this beautiful thing. I love this logo. I love how it pops. Okay. I've always loved the stick and rink. I think the stick and rink needs to go full time. If you guys agree with me, let me know. I think the stick and rink needs to go full time. It's needs to go back full time. We need to get rid of the Orca. Okay. The Orca is a corporate logo. I get it. The Orca is for the kids. Finn is for the kids. It's going to sell more merchandise, they think. But I think if they go back to this is sick. Okay. But yes, 50th anniversary jersey. Bo Horvat was the captain when these were being worn. I had to get Bo on it. Okay. I love this. And I miss Bo. I do. So yeah, the really favorite thing about these is, man, the rain holes on the numbers. This is a nice touch. But we need more uniqueness on our Canucks jersey, okay? There needs to be more things that are kind of unique. We're getting a little bland, okay? So here we go. White Orca or White Current. This I got signed by Mr. Kuzi. Now, the story behind this, okay, I didn't get Kuzmenko first before getting it signed. I had this blank jersey, okay, and I brought it to the training camp in Kelowna, and I brought this, and then Kuzi was there signing autographs. So of course I got him. I flipped out and got him to sign this, and it's like, okay, so since I got Kuzi to sign this, I have to get Kuzi on the jersey now. I might get another white, because Kuzi was only here, one season. I might get another one of these and get another player, but I'm okay with it. All right. Okay, well, all right. So I have this one too. I don't have anyone on it yet because no one has really deserved to be on it yet. I mean, I could get Quinn, but I already have Quinn. Right? So Quinn is on the current state. I need to get him to sign this. I don't have any of the current players. Oh no, that's not true. Yes. What do you guys think? Who should I get on this? I'm kind of waiting until they actually do something significant in these jerseys. Maybe make the finals so I can get a finals patch. I don't know. Get somebody on this. Okay. Yeah. Let me know in the comments. I haven't decided. Okay. I'm probably going to hold off on this until something significant happens to the team or something really cool happens. I don't know if. Yeah. There are some choices for sure, but I'm not ready to put someone on this yet. I will have to wait. Seeing Brock in the comments, well, ask and you shall receive. Okay, I've got Brock on this reverse retro. And I'm so happy he just got signed so I can still wear this jersey around. Okay. Well, Brock, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna go. So, does anyone know where training camp is this year? If you do know, let me know because I usually like to go to the training camp to try to get my jersey signed. I think last year was in Penticton. We were thinking of going to go to Penticton to go to training camp last year, but we didn't actually end up making it happen. Yeah, I gotta find out exactly where they're going this year so I can go get my jersey signed and get Brock to sign this. All right, and the last but not least, well, maybe it is least, the most latest reverse retro. Okay. When they were wearing this, yes, I was still a big believer in Pedersen. So I know I wanted to get someone with an A. I should have gotten Miller. I really should have. I regret it. I really regret it. I should have got Miller on this. All right. See, and I made a mistake too. I got the A on this. Pedersen never wore the A with this jersey. So I accidentally got the A on it with it on because I thought you had an A on it. So I had to take it off. I'm that picky about it. I will not have the A on it if you didn't actually wear the A with it. I love this jersey. It's so nice. Even though it has PD on it, he will change my mind. Okay. I still believe in him that he's going to turn it around. I know it sounds blasphemous, but it will happen. But yes, guys, thank you for indulging me, okay, in my collection. I've always wanted to show my collection off. I'm very proud of it. It's my prized possession. And obviously the collection is going to keep growing. Unfortunately, that means more money. But I always try to find deals on my jerseys. I don't ever pay full price. It's just ridiculous how much they are. You can find good deals all over the place. Facebook Marketplace, I look. There's a bunch of stores on eBay that sometimes give you good deals if you're looking to do a collection. The CCM ones and the old vintage ones are very hard to find now. There are re-releases now that they have like Rev was saying, the white skate has been re-released by Adidas, but you got to pay like $250 for a blank one now. It's ridiculous. They're really hard to find. These CCM ones are really hard to find now. If you find one, they're probably going to be cost you an arm and a leg. All right. But yes, thanks you guys again for indulging me on my jersey collection. I am very proud of it. Like I said, it's still growing, and let me know in the comments what jerseys you would like to see, or what jerseys that you would want. Let's get to some comments, and we'll sign off. But again, thank you guys for joining me today. I'll have to admit, this is tough to do without Witt. Tough to do without Witt. Yeah, we bounce off each other quite well. And doing this alone is quite difficult. I don't know. I have to give Rev Trev a good shout out and props because he does this all the time. Someone call 911. Need to see that jersey collection. Well, there it is. Michael Chau. Oh, we already saw that. Skytrade. Alfred, it's an awesome Canucks sweater collection. Jordy, thank you. Yes, I do. I am quite proud of it. My parents were always crazy, telling me I was crazy why I have to buy all these jerseys. I still don't have an explanation for them. What do we got here? Quite an ironing board cover. Yes. I had to find something to hang them up all up on. First jersey, what a great jersey. Thanks, Cam. Flyers one. Great Flyers jersey. Yeah, I love it. Lou! We all love Luongo. Team Canada Lou is amazing. One jersey I'd love to get with the LA King Tiger Williams jersey. So would that be The purple and gold one must be the purple and gold one from the 80s. I love those too. LA Kings reverse retro jerseys are so nice. I want one of those. The purple and gold combination, you can't beat that. I love blue, green, and white, yes, but the purple and gold combination of the Kings is great. Well, that's a lot of jerseys. Yes, I know. There's 30 in total, and we just all fell on the floor just now, Calvin. Okay, so and these are my babies. Just let them all fall on the floor. Alfred, one time, and probably the only time Minnesota will reach Stanley Cup final. Yes, hopefully. You landed a Mike Modano signed jersey. That's what. Yes. So the Modano one, I got blank, got the numbers on, and I went to the signing at Top Sign Sports this past. It was only a couple months ago, so I was so excited to sign my jersey. How come your Canucks jerseys don't have a Stanley Cup patch? I do. They do. They all do. Anytime they were in the finals, they do. That wall jersey is beautiful. Thanks, Cam. Try Joe Sakic's house. I will need to find Joe Sakic. Cameron was going to get a Quebec Eric Lindros jersey if he signed. Yeah, that would have been sick. I think Quebec has finally forgiven Eric Lindros. I needed a counter. I did have one. I did have a counter one, but then it still fell. And we literally have a street named after Joe Sakic. Joe Sakic, yeah, that's right. In Burnaby, at Burnaby Lake Arena or Bill Copeland Arena in Burnaby, there's a Joe Sakic way. I was actually there at the ceremony when Joe Sakic was getting the street named after. There was a big ceremony in Bill Copeland Arena in Burnaby, and I was probably about 16 at the time. He was signing autographs. So that I didn't have that jersey at the time. White rink skate jersey is amazing, yes. Val Bure. Didn't Sedins wear this white rink jerseys too? Yes, they did. In the 03-04 season, when they came up with the vintage program, the Sedins wore the white sticking rings. Tony Tanti's so nice. So I have a friend who actually knows Tony Tanti. So he offered that we're going to have lunch with Tony Tanti at some point. Hopefully he's going to make that happen. So we can sign my jersey. That'll be cool to meet Tony Tanti. Tanti's one of the most underrated Canucks. Yes. 50 goal scorer, I believe, for the Canucks. Was it 50 goals? I think so. Love all the cool patches. Yes. Thanks, Camp. Yeah. Go to eBay on your jerseys. I know you have quite the collection, Camp. Go to eBay to find patches. And also SportsPay has them as well. Michael Chau, 2 point practice has always been the most meaningful jersey patch for me. Yes. I had if you have 94 Canucks jerseys, you got to get those 2 frank. A lot of those are on eBay as well. They sell them all the time. People sell them and make them. Does anyone ever know? So you've all been talking about the Bertuzzi stick logo patch. I didn't think anyone would notice, but apparently Calvin Hugh noticed. I'm sure some people noticed. I like the gradient jersey. Yeah, the gradient jersey was sick. When they first came out, I was always excited when they would come out with those. Just not the reverse retro. Whoa, why not? I like the reverse retro. Johan Hedberg. Oh, it's too bad he didn't get Johan Hedberg when he had a chance in the playoffs that year to against Calgary. But then Crawford went with fucking I don't know why. He just wouldn't give Hedberg a chance. He hated Hedberg. Crawford hated Hedberg that year. I don't know. I would to this day don't understand why. Grew up with these jerseys. Yes. There's too many of them. There's too many Canucks jerseys. There's just too many. Michael Chau, I'm sure Daniel could have signed that Henry. I'm glad he didn't. It was really cool of him that he didn't do that. Matt Sundin, yes. I didn't know if Sundin was around for those jerseys. Yeah, he was. That was the jersey he wore when he scored the shootout goal against Toronto. I love Sundin, but seeing the Vancouver Canucks jersey, I didn't like it. I loved it. I loved Sundin when he was here. Juice. We're all Canucks in the collar is awesome. Yeah, on the 50th anniversary jersey, What do you guys think of these collar effects, or they call it the hanger effect on these jerseys? I find that they're cool, but they're so pointless. Like, you don't see them unless you have the jersey, right? You don't see them while they're on the ice. As long as they keep Finn. Finn is legendary. Okay, fine. I wanted them to have this as the primary logo and put the Orca on the shoulder. I think the Orca logo should be a shoulder pad. I think it's better as a shoulder pad. Connor Garland on the jersey. Yeah, I'll think about it. I might get Connor. I might get Connor Garland on that jersey, but we'll see what happens. Get Brock. Well, I have Brock already. Forget. What's the forgettable PD? We can't, guys. It's here forever, okay? And we just have to be okay with it, unfortunately. We have to suck it up. Suck it up with PD, and hopefully he comes back to you super easily. But Brock reverse retro was great. Thanks, Kev. Training camp is in 1598. Okay. Kev, we need to go to training camp. We need to make a road trip to Penticton. I think we should do a training camp road trip for the Canucks YouTube community. Would you guys be down for that? I think we should all go down there and hang out at training camp. I think that would be sick. Let's make that happen. Yeah, I heard it was in Penticton also. Yeah, okay, so confirmed. It's going to be in Penticton. We should go to Penticton. Okay. I like this reverse retro, Johnny Canuck. Okay. Yes, I do too. And I got PD on it. Here we go. PD will bounce back. Sean Big Johnson. PD will bounce back. However, Canucks still won't get a lot of goals. They need to play like 2007 Canucks. Low scoring, elite goaltending defense. PK, yes. 2007 Canucks relied on Luongo. All right. Can we rely on Thatcher Demko? I was thinking of getting a Demko jersey too. Okay. But then he fell out of my favor. Can't do it. Can't get a Demko jersey anymore. But hopefully he wrapped himself in bubble wrap this year. Okay, he's good. I'm just sick of you getting hurt. Adrian Elfin, this is a great Canucks sweater collection. Thank you. I'd like to share it. Enjoy your collection. Such a great one. Thanks, Cam. Appreciate it. Sean Big Johnson, my Canucks lines: Kane, EP, DeBrusk, Hogg, Cheadle. Wait, hold on. Kane, EP, DeBrusk. Okay, yeah, I like that. I like Kane and PD. Together. There's something intriguing about that. Hopefully, they can get along. First of all, Cheadle, Bester, Joshua. Okay, that's interesting. The only thing I have about this is, okay, you need someone to be able to pass Brock the puck. Okay, he's not the quickest, so that's what Heedle is for. Yes, to puck retrieve and get to Brock. I think we need more playmakers to play with Brock. JT Miller. Sorry, I had something in my throat. Ratu, Garland, and Sherwood. Yeah, I like that line. And Bluger, DOC. DOC. Tell me what DOC is. Forgive my ignorance. But, okay, I want to see, I said this before, I want to see the Garland, Bluger, Joshua line back together. I know we tried it last year and it didn't do that well, okay? But I really want to see that line back together. They were the best third line in the league when we were in the playoffs in 2 seasons ago. Why aren't they going back to that? I get it. I think it's because Joshua, he's recovering from his cancer. So maybe he hasn't been able to play up to the level that we needed him to be to make that line effective. But I would like to see them get back to that line. On my lines, 4 investigators: DeBrusk, Heedle, Garland. What is that? Who is Dios? Oh, Drew O'Connor. Oh, yeah, Drew O'Connor. Okay. Yeah, I want to see Drew O'Connor make the lineup and make a difference this year. All on different lines. 3 best play drivers: EP, Heedle, Garland as well. Yes, I think so. Hopefully Pedersen can get back to that. Okay, well, I don't know if you guys seen, but we've seen some videos of PD doing some Bauer stuff or he was on some Swedish account on TikTok, shooting out some targets. I need to see more from you, PD. Okay, I need to see you just doing more than just target shooting. Show me that you're doing some squats. Show me that you're doing some deadlifts, hitting the gym, getting stronger, please. Like, stop doing all this promo stuff. We saw Höglander show us a video that he's working out and trying to get better. Maybe you really need to, in order for you to get back into the favor of your Canuck fans here, you got to show us that you're working hard and getting ready for the season. And I haven't seen it. What if PZ breaks his PB for points? And yeah, then I'll wear that jersey loud and proud. Hopefully he does. I mean, we're basically putting this team on his back right now. Okay? A lot of things have to go right, guys. A lot of things have to go right. We all know this. And unfortunately, one of those things is PD has to come back to form. Would you trade Laramaki, Willander, and Höglander or Joshua for McTavish? I would. And all three of those, okay. Maybe. I mean, we have traded away prospects in the past needlessly, so I'm not the biggest fan of that. But if we could get a player like McTavish, maybe, okay. Would you trade Lekaramaki, Mancini for Pinto? I really like Mancini. I'm not sure if I would do that. Also because I don't know who Pinto is. With Lekaramaki, not many players are small. Doesn't have elite speed. Become a goal scoring. I don't think he become more than Bjorkstrand or above. He is pretty small. I will say, like, whenever I see Lekaramaki on this, I'm like, holy shit, this kid is tiny. Okay, so that is one thing I definitely don't like about him. Having Mancini as a number 7D instead of Juleson will help. Juleson was horrible on the ice for 14 goals for, 27 goals against, and 5-on-5. 0 points in the worst positive corner analytics. Yes, I'm just so glad we don't have to worry about Juleson anymore. Thank God. He is quite the liability out there defensively, and takes stupid penalties. Great stream. Good night, Kemp. Thank you guys. We are almost a minute 15. I'll try to get through these comments and we'll sign off. But again, thanks you guys for joining me tonight. Sorry, I'm not feeling great. Jordan's crushing it though. Thanks, Witt. Hope you're feeling better, bud. And we'll hope to see you soon back on in the Uncensored headquarters soon. Okay. But where is he? Where's Bunny? Be in bed with you? Bunny is my girlfriend's cat. I should bring him out here. When I was younger, I thought they was booking Lou, but he was actually cheering them. Oh, booing Lou. Yes. The hockey guys, like, those are rookie numbers. Yes, I know. Hockey guys collection is fucking insane. Booing, yeah. Oh, I know. Get E. Pedersen on the jersey. Yeah, okay. We'll see. We'll see if he makes some strides this year. Michael Chau, we're just looking at NHL news. It looks like teams won't be able to paper players down to the minors for a day or two without them actually playing save cap like the Canucks did all season. Why? They changed rules all of a sudden, right? Just like how they changed the rules about cap recapture shortly after we signed the one with the big contract. Now we can't. Well, okay, this is good. I think we're talking about this for cap circumvention. Okay, I like these rules, so not bad. Anyways, guys, thank you again for joining me today. This has been fun. This is my first time going solo without Witt, but it's been great. We're probably going to be coming on. I don't know. We'll see. Probably try to come on again in the next few weeks. There's not much going on Canuck Land. Unless something happens, you'll see us post something on our channels. Make sure you join us on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. We have a Facebook page now. And also, I think that's it. Not something. But we are very happy. If you could join our content today, please like and subscribe. And we'll see you guys next time. This is Vancouver. This is Canucks Uncensored, your number one destination for unfiltered, raw, honest, candid, and of course, uncensored Canucks commentary. See you guys next time.